We started looking at Bethany Village because of the fact that my mother lives here. She's lived here since 1993, and we used to come up to visit her, and got to know it fairly well as a result of that. And what we saw, we liked.
Every stage of life is different, and it takes a little bit of getting used to and learning how to deal with. And I thought, what better place to learn how to get old gracefully than somewhere where you have people who've done it before you. So we thought, why waste time? Why not get on with it as soon as we were able to? We could make friends sooner. It's more difficult to make friends when you're not working. And this would be an opportunity to do so and get established so that if, as and when we aged, we'd be in a good position to deal with that stage.
Bethany reminds us of our farm, and it also is a place that is beautifully situated as far as wildlife is concerned. And we always loved watching the deer and the turkeys and raccoons and what have you go by our house. But in our house in Texas, it was quite a long distance away, whereas here, it's in our backyard. We do a lot of things to stay engaged. Having retired, of course, was a different way of organizing your life, but we volunteer here at Bethany. We take advantage of the fitness center on a regular basis. There's a wonderful class that Bethany offers called Sube, which is an exercise dance program, which we really love. We're both devoted to. And of course, we walk around the campus all the time. We walk back and forth to the bank, to the library, to the grocery store, to the cleaners. Just about almost everything we want to do, we can walk to from here, which is to us one of the huge advantages of Bethany's location. Well, I would advise somebody to choose a senior living community when they still are the ones that are in charge of making that decision, rather than having to depend on their children to make it, because you'll have a lot more independence and it will be your choice, and you don't have to rely on your children having the burden of trying to decide what is the right thing for you. You can decide for yourself.
Well, the healthcare continuum is, of course, a major selling point for Bethany, I suspect, and certainly it influenced our decision. I think, like most others, I'm sure, maybe all of us, we hope to be carried out feet first and not to have to go through it. But we know there is excellent facilities here.
My mother started out here as a resident of one of the cottages. She made the decision when she felt she could no longer handle the cottage to move to an apartment. And then when she found that she could no longer handle the apartment, she made the decision to move to assisted living. And I have not had to do any of that. I have not had to take on the burden of that. She's made the decisions, and every time she's been very happy with her decision. And in the process, she's also kept all of the friends that she's made over the years that she's lived here. She doesn't have to look at getting used to a brand new set of friends because she's moved to a whole different place.